Every great sound has a story. This one begins in Italy, in the late 1960s. Inside a small factory run by the Gen Company, a pedal was born that would forever change the language of the electric guitar. They called it the Crybaby. The Gen factory was already building wah pedals for Vox at the time. In fact, the very first Vox Wahs, loved by British guitarists in the mid-60s, were assembled here. But when Gen decided to produce their own version under a different name, history was written. The Crybaby Wah wasn't just a copy. It had its own voice, raw, vocal, and full of soul. With a simple sweep of the foot, guitarists could make their instruments speak. The wah effect imitated the resonance of the human voice, a guitar that could cry, moan, and scream. It gave players a new kind of expression, like bending notes with emotion instead of just technique. It didn't take long for the world to notice. Jimi Hendrix discovered the Crybaby and turned it into an extension of his spirit. On stage at Woodstock and on immortal recordings like Voodoo Child, Slight Return, the wah became his voice. Eric Clapton, with Cream, used it to push the blues into new psychedelic territories. Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath, David Gilmour of Pink Floyd, all found their own truths through this same little box. From London to San Francisco, from smoky blues clubs to giant festival stages, the Crybaby was there. It was more than just a pedal. It became the sound of rebellion, of freedom, of creativity in its purest form. Over half a century later, this original Gen Crybaby from 1967 still carries that history inside its circuits. It may be worn, scratched, and aged, but its voice remains timeless. Today, it comes alive once again, ready to cry, ready to sing, ready to speak to a new generation.